Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm doing good. So I would like to start my interview with this question. So now, how old are you, Dishay?
I'm 47 years old.
47 years old. And what does it feel like to be 47 years?
Uh, it is not as scary as I thought it would be. I thought when I was younger that 47 would feel very old, but I don't feel too old.
And do you feel like life is short?
Life is short. I feel like it's gone by really quickly. So the days are really long, but the years are really short. They go by quickly.
So while we are still young, or especially in our 20s, what should we focus on and accomplish? What do you think?
So I think most people, when in their 20s, they think about getting a good education and having a good job. And those things are important to set you up for the rest of your life. But I think it's also really important to take care of your emotional health and your spiritual health. Because if you don't have those things as a good foundation, then having a good job or having a good education, it won't help you solve the harder problems of life.
And do you think that young people are struggling with the mental health um, nowadays because of the social media?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are struggling with mental health more. I don't know if it's related to social media, but I think that's part of it because people are spending less time interacting one on one and they're not good at talking to other people. And so they are not taking time to fellowship and uh, enjoy good conversation, enjoy games, enjoy talking about what's going on in their heart so that they only use it with the phone. Sometimes it's easy not to really talk about what's deep down in their heart. So I think God made every person to need connection. So if you only connect with people through a phone, it's not really a good, deep connection with people.
Okay, thank you. And my next question is, you think something was important when you were young, and then you growing up, you realize it wasn't actually that important now. What will it be?
Something important that I thought was young. I think when I was young, something I thought was very important was maybe being popular, like making people like me.
Yeah.
But then as you get older, you realize that I wanted to be friends with everyone. I wanted to be popular. But as you get older, maybe the most important thing is to have uh, a smaller group of people who really love you. So it's not really important to have lots and lots of friends, but only having two or three really good close friends is more important than having a lot of people who are not like good, close, deep relationships.
Yeah. Like some people are faithful. I mean, they're trustworthy, but so it's very important to have those kind of friends who we can trust each other
Yeah.
and we can rely on each other.
And I think as I got older, the longer you have friends, you know that the ones who are going to stick around when you go through hard problems in your life, and those are the real friends. The ones that you are maybe shallow friends, the friends who are not true, the ones who really don't care when you encounter a difficult time in your life, or you lose your job, or you're depressed or sad, they disappear. So it's important to have people who are trustworthy, who help you when you're going through difficult times. Stick around.
Thank you. And what is one mistake that you had when you were younger, like my age, and you learned a lesson from the experience and mistake?
One mistake I think I did when I was younger is I try really hard at doing things, working at things that maybe I wasn't good at. For example, I think like God made us all differently. He gave every person unique gifts. So some people he made really good musicians or really good at drama or really good at science. So I spent a lot of time trying to do work at things that maybe I wasn't naturally good at. Instead of accepting, oh, I'm good at this. I'm good at teaching. I'm good at. I really love teaching English. I really love writing stories. So therefore, this is where my natural ability is. So I should uh, use that as a gift and work hard at that instead of doing things that are really, really hard for me that I'm not naturally good at. So knowing my natural gifts and pursuing that is a mistake I made. I studied music for a long time. I played piano and I was good at it, but maybe it wasn't like my best skill. My best skill was teaching. My best skill is writing. And so using what God gave me and working hard at that was better than really trying at something I wasn't actually good at. And I felt like a failure here. But this, I worked hard at it and I was good at it. So it was a lot easier for me.
Okay. And what do you think the young people are in Myanmar, and is there any difference between the young people in Myanmar and the young people in America? What's the differences?
I think they're similar all around the world. They all want to have a good education. They all want to have friends. They want to have a good life. So there's a lot of similarities. I think some differences are just the opportunities they have. So in Myanmar, they have less opportunity to pursue what they really want, their dreams, because maybe the educational system is not as set up to help them. And so, but I feel like around the world, young people have a lot of similar desires and dreams.
And how about personality, like
Personalities?
maturity or things like that?
I think very similar, really. The only differences maybe I see is in Myanmar, a lot of um, young the young adults they live at home with their parents, and in America, usually you live separately. You're out, you live independent, or you go away to college. So there's more independence from their family. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing. I think sometimes if you in Myanmar culture you stay with your family. Sometimes that's a good thing because you have your parents, your grandparents to give you wisdom.
Yes.
So, but I think it's also hard because your parents are always there telling you what to do. So,
Yeah.
they're different, but there are good and bad parts to it. So.
Yeah. There are always pros and cons.
There are pros and cons to all situations.
But I did interview with Sir Felix, and Sir Felix like Myanmar culture. He said, family in Myanmar live in a society like they always support each other, and but in America, um, so if a person is independent and like he can make money and he can have if he have a lot of property, so that's mean he's successful. But
Yeah. I think with independence also comes sometimes loneliness. Like you live by yourself, you're successful, you have a lot of money, but maybe you don't have time for friends and fellowship. And maybe one year you work that way, it's okay, or 5 years okay. But after a long time, people get tired because people need relationship with others. If they don't have relationship with others, then we're not happy. So focusing just on work and money is not going to bring you happiness.
And how about the personal finance? Like in our 20s when we are young, how should we prepare for and for personal finance?
I think when I was in my 20s, so my family, when I was younger, they had a lot of debt and my parents were not good with their money. So when I was in my 20s, I wanted to be different. So I worked really hard. I worked 2 jobs, and I saved my money. So I would save my money, and I did not spend a lot of my money on things that like clothes or so I was able to save my money.
Yes.
And I had no debt. So
Wow.
I could buy my car. I
Yes.
could buy I paid for all of my school. So I never had any debt. So I think when we're young, we want to buy things. But if you can be wise with your money when you're younger and save it, then it helps you as you get older into your 30s and 40s. It lays a good foundation to help you do well. And so, because I did that, because I have no debt, I was able to um, go take trips around the world, go save my money to buy like bigger items like a car, or even like I bought like a piano, so things of that nature. So uh, saving your money for things that are further down the road, I think, is very wise in your 20s if you can do it, and not going into debt. I think that's the key. Is don't rush out and buy things. Wait for it. Be patient and save your money. And then when is the right time, buy something.
So I think there is a vocabulary in English, like delay gratification. It is called, right? Like you have to wait for the right.
Right. Wait for the right time. Don't. When you're young, you like to rush into things, and so that can be unwise.
So you were different with your Phyllis.
Yeah. He spent a lot of money. I did not. So
Okay.
different experiences is why. So
And so, one last question: if you can be young again, like if you could go back to your younger self, what advice would you like to give to your younger self?
what would I tell my younger self?
Yeah.
I think I would tell my younger self to focus on to remember the most important things like in life. That it's not work. Job is good, but it's not the most important goal, right?
Yeah.
Money is important, but it's not the most important goal.
Yeah.
You know, I think relationships with other people are more valuable. I think relationship with God is most valuable. Those two things really, if you do them well, will make you successful like for a longer time. Money, you have it, it's gone.
Yes.
And then, but relationship with God and relationship with other people, if you do a good job of that, that helps your mental health, it helps your emotional health. And if those things are good, then it helps you do well at your job. It helps you do well with taking care of your family. And when you have difficult times, it helps you overcome those difficult times. So that's what I would tell. Focus on the most important things. Don't worry about the other, maybe less important items.
So you have similar value with your Felix, like I think.
Say again.
You have a similar value.
Yeah, similar value system.
You both have same value, like.
Yeah. I think that's important if you're going to be married, right?
Yeah, it's
You have
important.
different value system that's hard to get along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is secret of healthy relationship?
Healthy relationship, like marriage relationship, secret. I think it's important to have similar goals. And I think it's important to play well together, like do fun things together, like have similar hobby that you can do together because it brings joy and fun into your life. So I think those are some of the secrets of a good marriage.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Shay. I got a lot of advice from you.
Thank you.
Um,
It's been fun.
yeah, thanks for your time.
Okay.